All right, y'all, my cog drive showed up, so wanted to show y'all a little bit about what all you got to do. And it's pretty simple. It's basically 4 bolts on each pulley. Put my flashlight back here. It is pretty tight, but it is manageable. And right now I'm in an overdrive setting, and it's super close to my heater hoses. Luckily it's never touched or anything like that, but so I got the large pulley on that side, and then on the driver's side there's the small pulley. So it goes into an overdrive setting like that. But anyway, so figured I'd do a little video showing about it before and after, how much noise is associated with it, and also hopefully this eliminates the rest of our belt slip. And for those of you that saw my previous video will know I did the 8 rib. And anyways, a tensioner bracket that I built, it's kind of hard to see, it's up in there. And anyway, I had a few issues with that and had to strengthen it and stuff. But right now it's actually doing really well. And I think the only slip that's occurring is in the back. So like I said, we got the cog drive coming, or here actually. Haven't even opened it up yet. So I'm gonna do that here in a few minutes, but it's a little tight on the 3rd gen, so we'll see what happens. To kind of show what kind of room I'm working with here, I've already got the bolts broke loose, and this is on the back side of the actual blower that's actually driving the rotors here. I've already got them broke loose, but the first part there, I was taking them loose at the on the jack shaft side, and this is actually on the blower side. So as you can see, I'm not really working with much room, just enough to kind of get my fingers back there, enough to break them loose with a 1/4-inch ratchet and all that. So yeah, it's definitely a tight experience. So my suggestion would be, if you ever run a TVS 1900, 2300, anywhere in that range, and you have a jack shaft style like this one, I would recommend just go ahead and put the cog back there. That way you don't have to do this, just because it's pretty tight. Right now I'm probably 20-some minutes in, 30 minutes in, roughly. I'll be able to look at the video time at the end of it and tell you for sure, but yeah, it's definitely pretty tight on the 3rd gen. I think some of the 5th gen Camaros are a little more open than this, but just enough to get the pulley out. And there it is. So all right, so here's a quick side-by-side of the 2 of them. So this is what we're going to, the 36 on the drive side, and then this one here, it actually doesn't say on it, but I believe it's a 30 on the driven side. And even actually comes with a Gates belt. So any of you that are overdrive in the back of a Magnuson 2300 or 1900, there's your part number from Gates. So that's pretty cool. But this was the old setup, which was slipping a little bit, especially at the high RPM. Of course, there's no tensioner in the back. And that was a 3.490, and I believe, and that one's just a 3-inch. So yeah, and you can actually see the dust all around it from where it was slipping. So so this should fix that, and hopefully after that we're making some good boost. Well, guys, it's definitely a noticeable difference in the noise. Not, I think I listened to the video after I filmed it, and definitely a little bit amplified through the cell phone. But aside from that, really the exhaust kind of overpowers it, and just the camshaft in the engine. So, but I'm sure I'll hear it, definitely hear it, and try to get a video up soon with the car under load, under boost. I'm gonna do some testing and stuff before I even try to film anything, just to make sure it seems to handle it okay, because I got a 102 on here now. It's not actually tuned for it, so, but it seems to do all right. But yeah, that pretty much concludes the install. Super simple, went on really easy. Just 4 bolts on each side, so pretty simple there. The only difficult part I had was trying to get it over. So I ended up, I'll kind of show you what I did. I was careful as I could be, but I took a pry bar and put this side on first, and then walked this side on with the belt, and just used the pry bar a little bit to kind of help me. I really didn't have to pry super hard, just enough to get it over the end of the shaft. It's kind of tapered there, but overall, really simple install. Anybody can do it, really. If you got arthritis in your hands or fingers or wrist or something, that might be a little difficult, but aside from that, pretty easy. And then again, a lot of this depends on the chassis. I don't have a whole heck of a lot of room in there, so that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, and we'll try to get another video up soon.